872. That's 1.
Over 2 million years ago, a combination of shifting tectonic plates, volcanic activity, and giant glaciers collectively created the ecological wonder that is Lake Tahoe. Tahoe's remarkable clarity comes from limited algae growth, natural filtering, and its granite foundation. The amount of quartz that is in the granite gives Tahoe a literal meaning to the proverbial phrase, crystal clear.
Yes, I have a vehicle. Yes. It's more of the road systems rather than transportation. I don't know, it's just like a lot of, you have to drive around the lake, it's only one road kind of. I don't know, lots of hills. Definitely. The buses, yeah, can become a lot more often. Kind of. I've definitely, every time I go to Hidden Beach, I feel like there's a lot more algae than there should be. I remember going there like 3 years ago and it being really, really clear and like never like slipping on rocks. Like I never used to feel slipping on rocks. It's probably the most unsustainable part of life everywhere, in every city. Yeah, 100%. I've wanted that for a while.
Due to significant pioneer traffic stemming from the gold rush, Tahoe's first east-to-west road was built in 1849. This path was called the Bonanza Road and is modernly known as Highway 50. The first car arrived in 1905 when a Mrs. Joseph Chancellor drove her chain-driven simplex from Sacramento to Tahoe in 8 hours. This marked the birth of Tahoe's biggest, most constant source of pollution, transportation. Just around 3 million people visit Lake Tahoe each year, most of them traveling around the lake by car.
Roads and cars have been a huge contributor to the fine particulates that seep into the lake through storm runoff. These particulates are one of the main causes of clarity decline in Tahoe and are difficult to regulate.
Although transportation is not the sole cause of clarity decline, it seriously compromises the aspect of Lake Tahoe that famed the 37 trillion gallon body of water.
This fame made the lake a target for heavy tourism and development, which meant more vehicular traffic exhuming dirt, dust, and fine particulates for this aquatic playground to absorb.
Recent studies show that 72% of the particulates that reach the lake come from roads.
Economically, the lake's clarity is what attracts tourists, who are mainly responsible for Tahoe's functioning economy. Environmentally, foreign additions to the lake jeopardize the ecological flow that sustains many species and their habitats. Also, Lake Tahoe is the area's main source of drinking water.
Walking, running, skating, biking, rollerblading,
Efforts toward maintaining and increasing clarity include roadside drainage improvements that keep sediments from entering the lake. Infiltration basins, sediment traps, treatment vaults, and bin walls are all systems put in place to prevent letting roadside pollution penetrate Lake Tahoe. The lack of public transit and ambitions to expand and add more roads will ultimately counteract the implementations to keep particulates out of the water. An important question in which we may not have all the answers to is, will small reforms be effective enough to sustain our needs, species needs, and retain the integrity of Tahoe's clearness? At what point will we confront our world's demand for a sustainable revolution? And by then, will it be too late?